having a full-time job and trying to do other stuff is probably one of the most hardest things ever, because your job takes all your time, and when you get home you're tired, so you feel like you've got no time to work on your side hustles, your business, to hit the gym. But very few can do it, and you have to be really, really disciplined. So I'm gonna go through the steps on how I plan my week so that I can still obviously stay in shape after work, even with a full-time job. So let's get into it. I've got a few points that I want to go through. These are mainly how it works for me. Obviously you can adjust them accordingly to what works for you, but this is how I do it. Right, so the first thing I do at the start of every week is that I have a mental timetable of what I'm going to do. I'll give you an example. So at the start of every week, I already have in my head that Monday I'm gonna go to the gym, Tuesday I'm gonna go to the gym, probably take Wednesday off and chill, do my other stuff, and then go to the gym Thursday, and so on. So the first thing you need to do before the start of the week is to have like a timetable, let's call it. So you have in your head that, yeah, on these days I will do this and that. I don't have specific days that I go to the gym, but what I do is I make sure that I'm not taking more than 3 days off. You've got your days selected that you need to make sure that you're gonna stick to and go to the gym. The night before, the best thing to do is to make sure that you've got all your equipment packed. Once everything is already packed and you wake up in the morning, you're more likely to stick to it because you've already made your decision, made your timetable in your head that you're gonna go tomorrow. Another reason why packing your clothes the night before is good, because once you wake up and you take the clothes with you to work, even if you start feeling lazy, you will probably go anyway because you're thinking, I've got my clothes with me and all my equipment, so I might as well just go. When you're at work, you need to make sure that you're not eating, junk food, McDonald's, any of them silly stuff the whole time you're at work, because obviously that's going to destroy your gains. The way I plan it is that if I come home today, let's say I make rice and chicken, I make sure I make enough so I have some left to take to work tomorrow. Or you could just, create a meal prep for the whole week, but I don't really like doing that because I kind of like my food a little bit fresh. So whichever works for you, you could either do a meal prep so you can take it all week in work, but the downside is that you'll probably be eating the same thing for 5 days a week, which is kind of boring. Or you could do it the way I do it, is that you mix it up. So you cook today, maybe tomorrow you could pick something up, something different. The way I see it is obviously you can't eat good stuff 100% of the time. As long as most times the stuff that you're eating is really healthy, I think you get away with it. You finished work, make sure your gym is on the way home from work, because what was gonna happen is you will probably say, I'm gonna go home first and then I'll go to the gym after I've gone home. But the problem is, once you get home, you see your bed, you see your TV. If you're not disciplined enough, you most likely not end up going. So the best thing to do is, you've got your clothes with you, you're on your way home, make sure that your gym is on the way home from work, so you stop there before you go home. The benefits of having your gym on the way home from work is that you're more likely to go, obviously depending how far your home is from your work. If you stop by the gym before going home, by the time you finish the gym, there's less traffic around. Of course, everything has a downside. The downside is that's probably the busiest time to go because everyone else that's finished work is going to be there. And secondly, because it's busy, your workouts, they take about 1.5 times longer than it would in an empty gym. So when you get to the gym after work, depending on your job, obviously if you've been on your feet all day, you're probably tired and your feet are aching. If I've been on my feet all day and my feet are clean, if I have to do leg day, I probably won't do it then. I'll save it till the weekend or whatever days I'm off and I'll do it. So obviously adjust your workout according to your job and what you've been doing. If you're feeling a little bit tired, what I usually do is during the day, I don't drink any coffee. I skip caffeine during the day. So after work, when I get to the gym, if I'm feeling sleepy, just take a pre-workout, man. When it kicks in, it's like you're feeling fresh again. So you could have pre-workout to wake you up, or you could have coffee as well. So it depends what you prefer. When you go to the gym and you're new, you feel a bit intimidated because you feel like people are watching you and you're not strong enough. So what I would suggest in that case is that you need to understand people are actually not looking at you. Everyone's just focused on themselves, and don't be shy to ask for advice or make friends, because if you make friends in the gym, it probably make you enjoy your workout a bit more. If you have like-minded friends, try and get them to come with you or sign up together. It'll probably be easier for you to stick to the routine if you have someone there to hold you accountable. But if you're not a newbie, you don't need any of that because you're already disciplined enough. Like, I can go on my own and just have my headset on and smash through my workout. Sometimes it's probably even better working out on your own because you don't have to be, switching the machine and talking. So if you're trying to get your work done as soon as possible, it's probably even better to go on your own. Another thing I'll suggest as well is, if you need motivation to go, is follow a few fitness influencers or watch few fitness videos, and then when they start coming on your homepage on YouTube, or when you open Instagram and you see someone working out, like, I don't know about you, but sometimes if I open my Snapchat, let's say if I'm at home and I'm feeling lazy to go to the gym and I know I should be going, and I open Snapchat and I see my friend at the gym, I'm thinking, nah, this guy can't be out here putting in work and I'm just chilling at home. So I just grab my stuff straight away and jump in the car, man. So, and obviously I've had a few times as well where people have told me that I was feeling lazy, then I opened Snapchat and I seen you in the gym, so I knew I had to go. So if you're lacking motivation, that's another thing that you could also do to motivate you. Now you finished the workout, what do you need to do? Make sure you have your protein, eating good. Obviously we talked about, if you make food, you can make enough to take some the next day, so you make sure that you're eating good stuff while in work and not going to McDonald's or KFC. And yeah, just repeat and stay consistent. I know everyone talks about, oh, you need to stay consistent, but honestly, getting better each and every day. Just do it for like a few years. Once you get there, you realize, I actually like this, and because you've made all these gains, you don't want to lose it also. It just becomes a lifestyle. That's how it is, really. And I know some people are going to say, no, I don't have time, I'm working this, I'm doing that. But I guarantee, if you pull up their screen time, they're probably spending more than 6 hours a day on their phone. And if you go to the gym an hour and a half, 4 times a week like I do, in a week, an hour and a half times 4 is only 6 hours a week. So you can't really say you don't have time. I feel like most people that say they don't have time, it's an excuse. You're just lying to yourself to give you a reason to not feel bad about doing stuff that you need to do. I know you might also be thinking, why do I need to do all this? Like, I can't be asked, I've gone to work, I'm tired, why do I need to do all this? Why? Because I don't even need to go through the benefit. We all know that when you look good, you feel better, confidence is higher, you're healthier, you're more likely to live longer. So I don't even have to go through all the benefits. But yeah, thanks for watching. And obviously if I missed anything out, just drop them in the comments. Any tips that you have